Welcome to the USA Grand Prix. I'm your host, NSX Barry, and here is my co-commentator. Say hi, Turbo.
What's going on, my nigga Sean? What we doing this weekend?
Oh my god.
I had to get you back for every week you made me laugh.
19 rounds in and it's still funny.
Oh boy. What is wrong with us?
A lot. Alright, let's see. Who do we have? We have 16 drivers today.
Okay, let me just gather my thoughts.
Telemetry, lap data enabled, track, full track, blah blah blah. Huh.
Oh, okay.
So
we're at
here we
round
are.
19. Yeah, after me and you finally calmed down. I'm looking forward to this one actually. I think it's going to be a very interesting race now that the championship is done. For at least say the drivers' championship for Jojo, who is he is here. I thought I didn't see him, but why do you think? Do you think the guys are going to go for broke now and just drive as hard as they can?
Well, let's hope they will do that. I can see Owen scoring some good points again. Slash might be go up the field. Then we can't forget about your fan favorite Yagi-san, of course, and Kavillion. It should be a good scrap.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I think now that there's still a lot of stuff to happen in the Constructors' Championship, I think there is still going to be a little bit of methodical racing. But I think most of the drivers are just going to go for broke. They're just going to give it everything they've got.
Yeah, because if you can remind us of the Constructor standings before this race, that would be great.
Yeah, I'll quickly get the Constructors' standings. And actually, there's a few drivers in the that actually still can overtake each other in the Drivers' Championship. Okay, Constructors... We've got Red Bull in first with 4:20.21 and Haas in P2 with 3:36. So I think Red Bull has sealed off the constructors quite nicely there. Then we get to the first interesting part, which is Mercedes in P3 and Racing Point in P4. Mercedes are on 219 and Racing Point on 184. If Mercedes have, say, the next three races, they have horrible races and Racing Point get both their cars in the points, there's still a fight left for the final spot on the podium in the constructors. Then it's Toro Rosso P5, Alfa Romeo P6, who are both in the world of their own. Then you've got from P7 till P9. This is the most interesting part. P7 Williams, P8 McLaren, P9 Ferrari, all sitting on 62 points.
Damn,
so that's
close.
going to be a very interesting fight to keep our eyes on to see who's going to take P7 in the Constructors' Championship. And then Paul Renault is in no man's land where nobody cares about them anymore.
Aww.
Do we have a Renault here today, actually? Yes.
Renault still has two cars now, Packagey and Juan Paul. And Williams has decided not to go to USA because of money troubles, I think.
Claire Williams has decided to spend that money on liquor because she's depressed about their terrible cars.
As soon as I see Jojo into the third sector, he was gonna be the first one to set a time, actually. And as I take another sip of my beer.
Yeah, he's actually going off his usual strategy. He usually starts off on the hards or the mediums. Today he's going to the softs immediately, and he sets a blisteringly quick banker time of a 1:31.4. Beautiful lap there from Jojo.
Kavillion only a 10th off.
And not bad from Kavillion. Well, I talked to Kavillion in the week, and he actually said that he likes Circuit of the Americas, so we might have to keep an eye on Kavillion today. He might give Jojo a bigger fight than we think. As well as Owen. Look at Owen. He went P2. There's only 2 100s separating the two Red Bull drivers at this stage.
Wow, that's close.
Who's next to cross the line?
And
actually, it's one of the racing
Juan Paul with a 34.6, but it's on the hards. So that's quite a decent lap as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, on the hards. The hards are poo-poo around America.
Yagi-san slots in with P4. Well, this first run is closer than I'd expect, to be honest. We got 5 drivers within 3 tenths. 4 tenths.
Yeah, Luke Vettel is the first time I've seen him. He's probably new to the group. Actually, that's very good pace for his first time out in the Alpha.
It's been a while. He has been here before, but it's yeah, it's been a while. But basically, I can't really remember what race he was in. And now we have Slash to the final corner. He's already is out of ERS, so this is gonna hurt him a little bit with a 32.0.
Not a bad lap. He still has to do some catch-up work when it comes to the rest of the field. Yagi-san actually also sets a pretty good lap with the P4.
Yeah, it is. It's all still fairly close. So we look at King
Craigleton
Dommy,
is going through the final corner.
Oh,
Craigleton goes P7. Wow, beautiful lap there from Craigleton.
I'm gonna go on board with King Dommy, who's now going through the final corners. Plenty of ERS left. And he does a 33.7.
Still not a bad lap. Gets him P10. It's a very good starting position.
Well, ideally, for him as a driver, maybe getting into the 32s, low 32s would be great.
Yeah, it would be great. I think he can get there. He can get there.
I think he made a mistake somewhere. I don't know. As Pekka G has invalidated this lap. And Mugger's into the pits with Gamer Mark, and Ferret is out on track. He's gonna start a lap, so let's stay on board with him.
I'm also quickly checking out Mr. Bois on pole. He's also actually on a very good lap on his hard tires again. He's got brilliant control of his car.
On them dog shit hards.
Let's see how Mr. De Souza takes the S's. Beautiful through there. Very confident in his car, actually. Usually people don't like to go through there. He goes purple first sector, actually.
Wow.
Wow, Mr. Ferret De Souza might have very good pace here at Circuit of the Americas.
Maybe he's got a bit more downforce on the front for the turn-in. That's gonna hurt him.
That can also be true.
Let's see what.
Yeah, let's see what actually is a sector 2 split. I'm on board with him.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm bored with him. No, never mind.
No, I'm on board with him. Little lockup heading into the tight left-hander after the back straight. He is not purple, middle sector, but it doesn't show on my screen any time that he's off Jojo. But it's still a very good lap. I can't see that he's too much off. Let me see here.
A little bit of tank slapper coming out of the hairpin.
Yeah, here comes the quadruple right-hander stolen from Istanbul in Turkey. Through the second to last corner, and now heading towards the final corner. Beautiful line through there. Oh, it's a little bit wide, not the worst, but he goes P6. P6. So he definitely has a lot more downforce on the front, because he loses definitely in the middle sector, but he can shave off a lot of time in that final sector, I think.
Think so too. Let's have a look at Gamer Mark, who's only got to do 2 runs, I think. Because he's only now just out for his outlap. And he hasn't set a time yet, so...
Yeah, he's probably only going for 2 runs. Jojo's also on a flyer. He's on the back straight now, heading into the right-hander. Left-hander, sorry.
He's a 10th down on his own time. Purple in the second sector now.
Yeah, on purple in the second sector. He takes a very wide line into that final left-hander. Very wide line.
Hugging the inside curve, really close. This corner, of course, is a sudden blind left-hander. And he invalidates to the last corner.
That's a very hard corner to get right. That
would be a 31-1.
3/10 up. Yeah, that was a very good lap. That's sad. And he invalidates the next lap as well, because if you invalidate the final corner, they invalidate your current and next lap, which is actually a bit sad.
Yeah, it is.
As Kevilian is also coming to the end of his flying lap.
Oh yeah, he's invalidated already.
Just.
Yeah. Owen hasn't though. Oh, and now he does.
Owen.
Shit. Commentator's curse. Woohoo!
Why did you curse them, Beres? No, man, that's not nice. That's not nice.
I still hope there will be rain again.
Yeah, I also hope there will be rain. Rain at Circuit of the Americas always falls very sweet.
Yeah, true.
Muggern is actually trying something really interesting. He's out on the mediums.
And he invalidates. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he went wide at the final corner, but I think he's going to go for another lap.
I'm gonna stay on board with Game and Mark because I think he's gonna do something great. And let's hope that I'm not commentating cursing again. He is purple to the second sector. But he is behind the slow Renault of Juan Paul,
Hopefully
who's also on the lap, I think.
Way. Oh, he is actually. Bois is still on the hard tires. Damn, he must have put a lot of fuel in that Renault.
He goes off track and out of the way. Don't invalidate last corner. Oh, do you see that sun glare in the final corner? That's so annoying. And it's a 31.7 for P5.
Wow, good lap, P5. Look at this, it's Red Bull 2-3, Alpha 5-6. So the Alpha look like they've got a strong team this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Let's have a look at the guys who haven't set up a lap. Yeah, let's have a look at the guys who haven't set a lap yet. That would be Packagee. He's coming up on some traffic with a racing point in front of him. Oh, it's a bit far. But that'll be okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Beautiful run there through the quadruple right-hander.
That's doing
He's already out of ERAs.
And it's a 134.1. No place gain.
You can definitely go quicker.
Yeah, you can.
As we're heading towards the final 5.5 minutes of qualifying.
Slash is on the line.
Still a lot that can happen. Oh, he's beautiful line through the S's. There's
through the first hairpin.
Actually, let's see. Slash and Packagee are both on a lap and they are right behind each other. I wonder if Packagee is trying to poach a little bit of slipstream here.
Slash isn't on a lap. No, he's not on lap. His ERS is on 0.
Oh.
I only see that now. He's regenerating some ERS, I think. And then, but it's only at 80% now. Yeah, he's going in.
Ah, he's coming into the pit lane.
Well, that was useless. Let's see what Packagee is doing.
Oh, Packagee lost it at the final corner.
Yeah, I saw.
Or he tried to come into the pit lane. Or something went wrong there.
Something did went wrong, yeah. I can see a McLaren going through the final corner now. He's gonna start a lap now. In Ayrton's helmet.
That is always Mr. Fair de Souza. He loves the Ayrton Senna helmet.
Yeah, I did run it as well for a short period of time. It's such a recognizable helmet as well.
Yeah, true. As Juan Paul starts a new flying lap on the mediums, let's see what he can get done. Next it is actually Cavilian is on a really strong lap. Really strong lap from Cavilian.
Oh, I missed that. Let's see. Ooh, almost invalidating and it's going in. Shit.
He was faster in the middle sector. That's weird.
Or maybe he made a mistake just after that and then his delta was lower.
Probably.
Let's stay with Ferret de Souza, I think. Yeah. Oh, I missed Jojo. 30.9.
Oh wow.
Sorry,
That's
Jojo.
a quick lap. That's a stupidly quick lap.
6/10 clear. That's how we know him.
Yeah, huh? Jojo being Jojo.
Maybe if he wants to try his hand on no assist driving, then he can start in T1, T2.
Yeah, he can.
Would be something. And further this into the pits.
It seems like you and me keep choosing the guys who go into the pit lane.
Yagi-san definitely is on the lap.
Are they on auto ERS, these guys?
Purple sector 2. He's got his ERS on 4, which isn't the
Yeah, but the thing
quickest through a hairpin sector, basically.
Why do you usually run when you go through a tight section of corners?
Then high.
Yeah, I run also high. It's number 3.
And then hot lap on the exit of a corner, and then 4 in 7th gear. Yeah. Yagi-san gets P2
yeah,
still
as soon as you hit
with a
7th gear, you go
31-1.
to overtake. Oh wow!
Now
Mr.
those are the
Yagi-san?
times.
Damn!
This
So the
could be
track
good.
is definitely getting quicker.
1.5 minutes left. Let's see what Mr. Crayoton is doing. He's gonna start a lap now. Then I've got no interest in you. Let's see what
There's a
Tilly is
lot of-
doing. There's a lot of cars gonna start a lap, of course.
Yeah.
Who's the first? I see a Toro Rosso who's gonna go end the lap. It's Drunkenstein. Through the final 2 corners. Don't invalidate. Oh, he almost did. Doesn't scrub up much speed. And it's P8. 32-0.
Beautiful lap. Beautiful lap there from Drunkenstein.
Who's next? I see Muggern. Oh, he invalidates as well.
Oh no, Muggin hasn't set a lap time yet. He hasn't
Oh, he's gonna
validated
start
every
now.
lap.
Yeah, he's gonna start.
Okay, all these guys are starting a lap.
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of shuffling, maybe. Yellow all
Okay,
around.
so let's stay on board with Muggin, and as they come through, we go onto them.
Yeah, sure.
Muggin has already invalidated his lap.
Oh, damn it. Moving on
next
to
it is-
a gamer. Nee, Luke Vettel.
Yeah, Luke Vettel.
Luke Vettel. What's your opinion on? Oh, Jojo now finished.
Did you came into the pit lane?
So, what's your opinion of Carlos Sainz taking the seat of Vettel?
Oh, at Ferrari. I think he's gonna do wonders for Ferrari, and I think he can actually take the fight to Charles Leclerc. I think it's gonna be really interesting. The first season, I think he's just gonna get to grips with Ferrari. Charles is gonna be the leading man, but from that second season, I think he's definitely gonna give Charles a run for his money. Carlos has got the talent,
Yeah, I hope so as well.
and yeah, I love Carlos. What's your opinion about what Carlos is gonna do at Ferrari?
Yeah, basically the same. I think the first season is going to be just a bit of testing the waters, basically, and getting to grips with the new car. And then in the season after that, he can really take the fight to Charles.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's have a look
The
at Vettel
next
to the
few
final
years in
corner.
F1 is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a 31-7.
P5.
Get into place. Slash now 5th.
Slash goes P5. Red Bull's next.
Kazooian goes 2nd, and Owen 3rd.
Owen goes 3rd.
And they're all in the 31-1s.
4 for Red Bull.
Have a look at that.
Damn.
And our gamer Mark gets 5th, I think.
Wow, that was
Yeah,
a
fifth.
quick ending to qualifying there.
So that means Yagi-san has just been demoted to P6, basically.
That's a little... Yagi-san's P4.
Oh, he's 4th. Yeah, he's 4th.
I've got gamer Mark P5 slash P6 and Luke Vettel P7. That's a very solid top 10, actually.
Yeah, it's all fairly close.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. And Jojo hasn't run away with it as far as he usually does, so he might have a very interesting race on our hands if the 2 Red Bulls can stay with him.
Yeah, true.
Or jump him off the start. Something has to give.
Something's gonna happen. The first corner. I guarantee
Yeah.
you now.
Yeah, the first corner is a tight one. Hamilton, Rosberg 2016 vibes, that type of thing?
Oh, let's hope so, yeah.
Oh, I can remember that race. I was so peed off at Hamilton. I was mad.
It is dry for now.
And it's clear skies. Damn it! No rain.
Shit.
we lost our magical touch.
Yeah,
we need to sing less and predict weather more.
Boy. What are your predictions going to be?
This is actually going to be a hard one. Look, Jojo doesn't have the pace on everybody else that he usually has. So I'm not going to put him in first. I'm going to go Wyatt. Owen. Sorry, I'm still used to his name being Owen Wyatt.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to say Owen first. I think Luke Vettel is going to be someone to watch out for, but I'll go Owen 1, Gavillion P2, Jojo P3, Yagi-san P4, Luke Vettel P5.
Okay. Well, I'm just hoping that Yagi-san doesn't win. Because of, what did they say in SLR A1 chat again?
Yeah, Ferret Saza said if Yagi-san wins the race, he's going to send a very famous picture that'll never be forgotten.
A very explicit picture that's going to blow up my PS4, yes, so I don't want that. I'm going to say Kavilion and Jojo are going to fight the whole way. And Owen is going to run away with it. They're going to clash, I think. And yeah, Yagi-san gets P2 and Slash gets P3.
Oh, okay. Nice. I'm actually also going to keep an eye on the two McLarens. The McLarens also seem like they've got good pace this weekend. So it's going to be a very interesting one to watch. I know this is going to sound so rude, but bloody hell, he has already won the championship. Jojo can calm down a bit. He can let somebody else win for a change.
Calm your ass down.
Yeah.
Alright,
Jojo should do like a last to first challenge.
My beer is up, so yeah, that's going to be needed to restock. So you'll entertain the crowd, Turbo.
I will do that. Okay, so we've got two really interesting... two really interesting predictions here. Guys, you're more than welcome to drop in the comments down below what you guys think the race results are going to be. But it's going to be a really interesting one, to say the least. As actually Mr. SLR Craigleton has not been out on the formation lap. He is actually still stuck in the pit lane. Oh, that's got to be some connection issues.
Howdy, partner, I'm back.
You're coming back to some bad news, my nigga. We've got SLR Craigleton still stuck in the pit lane. I think he's got some connection issues.
Oh, okay.
Unless that's only on my screen. Is he on your screen actually on the formation lap?
Wait, who?
Craigleton.
Yeah, he's stuck on the grid.
Oh, he's stuck on the grid. Okay, sweet. Yeah, okay, now their mine has also rendered him. Okay, so wait. There we go. We're ready to go for the third to last round here in America. Barry, you take the honors of the start. I did it last week.
Okay. And it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5. Hide the spectator menu, and we are off for the USA Grand Prix round 19. What a shit camera angle this is. And Jojo gets a good start as always. And, well, Kavilion isn't doing anything really. Owen's still on the outside. I see some kerfuffle around the back. It's all pretty clean still. In the back is where the mayhem usually happens. Muggen lets someone through, and we're all still in one piece. Oh,
Drunkenstein had a terrible start from P10 all the way down to P15.
Gavin Marco ran a bit wide. Maybe he has some damage now. I don't think he does. And
no damage for Gavin Marco on my screen.
Jojo already going, basically.
Brilliant start from Craigleton and Bois on pole. Brilliant start from those two guys.
The South on the inside of Gavin Marco.
Ooh!
Can't really make it happen. Slots in behind again. He's gonna go for a lunge. Yes, he is. Slots it right up the inside. A little bit of contact with Gavin Mark. Gavin Mark gets pushed wide, and that's why Umatelli is now in P10. He's not gonna be happy about that.
Okie dokes. Actually, very clean start to say the least. The past few weeks we've actually had a few very good clean starts.
Kudos to them.
Okay,
Whoa,
Cavalian, come on,
Luke
you can't let
Vettel,
Jojo get away already.
Luke Vettel decides to drive to Canada, and he's into the pits. Yeah, I did see some damage, but I didn't know for who it was. He almost hits the pit wall as well, coming in.
Ish.
And
Let's
he's
see
in.
what Luke Vettel does.
Jacob now in the back of package G. He's gonna go for a move. Yes, he is. And up on the inside, and he gets the position basically. Kvin already a second behind Jojo now. And Muggen is right at the back of package G as well. Package G runs a bit wide through the S's. Already picks up a corner cut. Oh, side by side. It's not really an overtaking place.
Beautiful racing.
Muggen gets a better exit. He's already on the inside. And he gets the inside of the next corner, so that should be curtains. Maybe a switchback? No, not yet.
Now the Renault will have slipstream.
And look at Umitelli and Kragelton and Gamer Mark. Really close together.
Oh, is that going to be
and
3
it's going to be 3 wide.
Oh, guys, watch out!
Woo. Oh, and
the bollard gets taken out.
Kragelton is missing an end plate.
Oh, wow. Where did he lose that?
I think there might have been some contact with Umitelli in the first sector. Let's see, Boan Paul is also really close to Slash. Umitelli and Ferret de Sousa are gonna have a battle. That would be cool.
Like Owen is actually struggling for pace because he's not able to get rid of Yagi-san. But Cavalian and Jojo are running away with us in the front.
Jojo trying to get out of the DRS. I see Boan Paul on the inside of Slash as well. He couldn't quite make it work. Oh, Jacob in the back of the field almost spins. As Boan Paul already gets a penalty for multiple warnings. I'm gonna stay on board with the fight with Umitelli and Ferret, I think.
100%. Oh, Umitelli is very wide out of that previous corner. And the thing is now, Umitelli will have DRS because DRS has been activated.
And gave a mark on Kragelton as well.
I'm quickly looking at Yagi-san and Owen. Yagi-san is getting really close to Owen. Is he going to go for the dive? Yes, he does. Up the inside. They start by side heading into the next right-hander. The very tricky section here at Circuit of the Americas. Wow, around the outside. But Owen gives him the squeeze onto the curb. Yagi-san will have to wait till the next lap.
And Boan Paul is now past Slash. He also did an overtake on the same piece of tarmac.
Oh, wow. Alpha really haven't had the best start to their American Grand Prix.
Jesus, no, they're in 9th and in...
They were 5 and 6.
15th. Jesus, yeah.
Yeah. As actually, slowly but surely, Cavalian is starting to catch up to Jojo. So Cavalian has found his rhythm.
Sticking with the fight with Ferret and Umitelli for now. As Jojo picks up a penalty with 3 seconds. Wouldn't it be cool?
It's really easy to get a penalty here.
Yeah, it is.
Especially in those S's, it's really easy.
Wouldn't it be cool if in 2021 we can see a McLaren of Daniel Ricciardo followed by a Ferrari of Carlos Sainz?
That would be so cool, bro.
Awesome.
Oh, that would be spectacular. Can't wait for the next few years of F1. I honestly can't wait. It's going to be freaking amazing.
Yeah, same. As Vettel is picking up a penalty of 3 seconds. Alright, Umitelli, show us what you got. I think he has higher downforce than Ferret.
Might probably have.
Yeah, I think so, because in the corners he's running away to him. And then on the straight, Ferret de Sousa just picks up his bags and leave. So basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with Yagi-san, Boan Paul and Owen, I think. And Slash is hanging in there as well. Oh, Born
Yeah,
Paul
there's
with a bit of downwash.
battle. Oh,
A bit of
that's
dirty air.
dirty air at its best there for Born Paul. Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah, it is.
Ish bus, that was bad. Oh, wow. By the way, that's how the black people sound in South Africa when they try and speak Afrikaans. They say ish bus.
Ich bus.
Yeah. It basically means watch out, master. So,
Oh.
I don't know why they say that, but it's always funny when they say it. Damn, Cavillion and Jojo are schooling the rest of the field. Cavillion is within 1 second of Jojo, so your prediction might come true. The question is, can Owen and these other 3 drivers catch up to them when they
that would
start
be great.
battling?
That
A
would be
6-car
awesome.
battle for first place? That would be the cherry on the cake for my day, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you just say
Jojo
Afrikaans,
does-
by the way? Did you know that Dutch and African, well, South African really looks similar?
Yeah, it sounds a lot similar, but the Netherlands, they speak it a lot more, I would say a lot more proper. Afrikaans is basically a slang version of their language, so it's of Dutch. So not something we're always proud of, but it's our language. So I mean, sometimes when Max Verstappen speaks Dutch, I can actually understand what he says half, but not always. Some of the Dutch words also differ big from Afrikaans words, but it's about 75% the same.
Oh, cool. We just bought a Scottlebry.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, that's South
you guys
African,
are gonna
right?
enjoy that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yagi-san now on the back of Owen. Is he gonna go for the outside or the inside? Yes, he fakes it to the
Ooh,
outside and goes
dummy.
to the inside.
Beautiful move. Oh yeah,
and
that's
Owen with the
wide.
switchback. Fucking camera
Here
angles,
comes
man.
Born Paul
And
as
Born
well.
Paul, a little bit of contact maybe. And Born Paul's through.
Beautiful move there from the Renault driver.
Oh, here comes Yagi-san almost.
Oh, Yagi-san comes back at him. Ooh, that was gutsy from Yagi-san going through the S's. Wow.
Yeah, and going into the first corner as well. He fakes to the outside and goes to the inside. Like a proper Daniel Ricciardo kind of way.
Oh man, Cavillion is really close to Jojo this lap around.
He's still 9/10 away, but
On my
never
screen,
know.
it went to 6/10 really quickly. I think it was while they were breaking into the hairpin. He's getting ever closer to Jojo. A problem here around America is tire temperatures. So maybe Jojo is struggling to keep those softs at the right temperature. Maybe they're starting to overheat for him.
Umatelli, almost 3 wide. Fred's house is just turning in, but
I wish I recorded that.
what?
That would be my new ringtone. Umatelli. You say it so fast and so
Alright, fuck off. Jacob now on the inside of Gamer Mark through the triple right-hander. Fuck you.
That was funny. I'm sorry. That was super funny. Now I know how you feel.
Jacob gonna go for the double move.
On a driver.
Jacob on Ferret, and he gets that position as well. And Gamer Mark with a little bit of contact as well. And he almost spins.
Game box almost round.
Jesus. Almost spins to the final corner. Now King Dommy is at the back of him.
Oh.
As Born Paul gets Owen as well. To the first corner. Side by side now.
Oh, the McLaren and the Ferret is
Oh,
round.
it's contact. Born
Ferret is
Paul.
round.
Born Paul almost round. Jesus, little bit of contact.
Bloody hell! What happened there in those few instances?
Fair to also let Gamer Mark through again, I think.
Craigleton is also off. Craigleton is off. No front wing for Craigleton at the back of the field. He had a massive moment. I don't know what happened there.
And there's a safety car and he left the session. The fuck?
Yeah, I think he just gave up now.
There's a safety car. Are they gonna go to the hards or the mediums?
I'd go mediums. I'd gamble. Because, especially if you're in Cavillion's case, you want to get ahead of Jojo, try and build a gap, and then at the end of the race, just hopefully defend from him. The mediums can go the way, but it's going to be a stretch. It's going to be a big stretch.
Yeah, because as you said, tire temperatures are a big problem in this on this track.
Yeah, and the hards are the only tires that tend to not overheat. If you drive the mediums too hard, they will still overheat. This is going to open up a lot of strategies.
Let's see what
I'm sorry.
what they're
I'm
all
sorry
gonna
about
do.
the whole Umuteli thing, but that was freaking funny. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, man. It's okay.
Oh. Jojo is
And
in.
both
Yes,
are into
Jojo's
the
in.
bit. Yeah.
As Jojo
Oh,
completely
what is Owen
destroys
gonna
the
do now?
bollard.
Owen wants to come in as well.
But look how slowly he's going.
Don't know if that's allowed. But, okay. They're gonna go on to the hards.
Owen is gonna lose all these positions now due to this double stack. Oh wait, he's out ahead of Yagi. Yagi got held up by the Ferrari of Umuteli.
So he only loses out to Slash now, I think. And
to Juan Paul.
Yeah.
As Jacob has actually stayed out. He is staying out on his mediums. He is the new race leader.
Okay. Maybe he's gambling on another safety car. As Luke Vettel has left the session, by the way.
Probably a connection issue.
Let's see. Jojo and Pavilion are on the hards. The rest is on the mediums, except for Gamer Mark, who's also on the hards. Maybe that can give them some benefit in the end of the race.
Yeah. But
20 laps on mediums.
Now the field is going to be it's going to shuffle up. King Domi is on the softs actually. King Domi is going highly aggressive.
Oh, that's gotta be a mistake, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I
maybe
do.
aggressive two-stop.
Yeah, maybe that he stops again for the mediums later. Could be.
Never know.
It's still fairly weird.
The thing I'm interested in now, can Juan Paul, Slash and Owen stay with Jojo and Cavillion, and can they pass them? Oh, please guys, go for a freaking crazy battle. Please, please, please. This is gonna be fantastic.
Let's hope so.
Did anybody send Luke Vettel a backup invite?
I don't know. Maybe.
Hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would help a lot.
Indeed.
Safety car's going to stay out one more lap. I hope not. I hope no more than 2 laps. Also, I think Jacob is going to be a big bottleneck for Jojo and Cavillion. If they can't get past him quick enough, he's going to give them a hard time.
Think so too, yeah.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen now. My brain is going all crazy about what the hell's going to happen now. Oh, that would have been a beautiful screenshot. Ooh, yeah. That would have been a nice one. So we've got the Toro Rosso of Jacob leading the way from Jojo in second in the Haas, our already crowned drivers champion. Then we've got Cavillion P3, Juan Paul P4, Slash P5, Owen P6, Yagizan P7, Umuteli P8, Gamer Mark P9, Fred de Souza P10. That is your points paying positions at this stage. Then you've got Luke Vettel in P11, but who has seemed to lag out of the session. King Domi in P12, Muggern in P13, Packagey P14, Drunkenstein P15, and Craigleton, who is also no longer with us, who has left the session in P16. There's more guys that have opted for the medium tires than the hards. So this is going to be really interesting. The safety car better come in this lap. Frickin' hell.
Yeah, I hope so.
Ooh, stupid question. What to you is the most pretty car of the 2019 F1 cars?
Pooh. Well, I still really like the Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes, I think, with the stars on the back.
Yeah, the Mercedes logo's on the back. The Mercedes is also my favorite, but for P2 it's tied for me between the Haas and the McLaren. I love the look of the McLaren. I love the papaya orange.
Oh yeah, same. Red Bull as well, although they've never really updated their
yeah, they never
livery.
really changed. Yeah, that's why I don't like them anymore, because it's almost the same thing every single year. And it's time for the safety car to come in. Can Jacob make sure that Cavilion stays behind him? We know how strong Cavilion is on the race restart. Ugh, Jojo. Freaking hell, I'm an idiot. Sorry, Jojo. As Jacob bolts away, he's trying to get away from Jojo already, with Cavilion following right behind him. It is green flags and we're back to racing conditions. Can Jacob stay ahead of Jojo? Heading into the first corner, he's got the car in overtake. It seems like he's keeping his racing line. Here comes Jojo, massive dive up the inside on his fresh hard tires. He shoves Jacob out and leaves him to dry. Very, very rude there from Jojo, in my opinion. But that is still very good racing there, as Jojo takes back the lead of the American Grand Prix. Not really much moves made through the rest of the field.
Yeah, not much going on there. Cavilion out the back of Jacob. Now he wants to get by as quick as possible, basically. And Paul is really close behind him as well. Let's see how this is going to work out at the end of the straight.
DRS is also not activated until 3 laps have passed, so it's exactly like the race start for the guys watching that do not know. Ooh, Cavilion goes for the move. Jacob goes for the switchback. Oh,
and
they're
another
still fighting.
And Paul now slits on the inside. A little bit of contact. No contact.
Actually keeps it very clean indeed. But that is Cavilion back up into P2. And can he stick with Jojo?
As Paul picks up a penalty.
Ooh, Fair to South nearly had a massive moment there. Ooh, that was big.
Paul, is he going to go for a move in the first corner? Yes, he is. On the inside, brakes really late. Jacob has to hang it around the outside, but can't make it work. And now Slash is also hassling him for position. Through the S's, it's not gonna work. It is gonna work, sort of. And he goes off track a bit.
Yeah, Slash backed out of that, and he saw there was just.
No, it's still side by side. Slash is around.
Slash is around. Slash is around.
Oh, that's a shame.
Big shame for Slash. He was going so well. But if anybody can come back, it is Slash. We've seen in the past, Slash can have some crazy comebacks.
Yeah, true. He has done it before. The last race in Mexico.
Yeah, definitely. Next person who is going to try and make a move on Jacob is Owen. Will Owen go for the move? He doesn't seem to be close enough just yet. In the background, we've got King Dommy, who... Oh, Luke Vettel has joined back into the session, thank goodness. That was actually a really calmed down restart of the race there. Now the question is, how far is Jacob going to go on those mediums?
Yeah.
And now also as Jojo crosses the line, we've got DRS re-enabled, and now the drivers can open that rear flap once again to give each other a hard time.
Let's have a look at our third LRT Owen. He's getting fairly close, Jacob. He's done good for himself here. Yes, he did.
I'm just not gonna comment. I'm just not gonna give a comment on that.
He picks the bull by his horns, the Red Bull, of course. I'm not even sorry. That was amazing.
No, you don't have to be sorry. I just laugh. I just laugh for no reason.
Ooh, Paul now really close to Cavilion. As Luke Vettel has joined again. And has left. Okay. Paul is getting closer.
Paul close enough. He's got to go for the dive up the inside. Very close there between Cavilion. He gets the move done. Beautiful move there from Paul.
And Owen on Jacob as well.
As Paul sticks it to Cavilion and says, "Hold my beer."
Hold my beer, mate. They took her, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so now.
Jagerson is going to be the next one
so
to.
he can catch his teammate.
Yeah, true. Jagerson are the next one to make light work of Jacob, maybe. Let us have a look. DRS is open for him as well, for Jacob. Nah, he's way too far, way too far.
As SLR packaging gets another 3-second penalty for track extension.
Okay, have a look at what the penalty situation is at the moment.
Okay, I'll quickly have a look at that, definitely.
Okay,
so Jojo has... Jojo has got 1 penalty and is on the verge of getting a second. He's on 2 warnings already. Juan Paul has got 2 penalties already. Villian, no penalties but 2 warnings. Yeah, Owen has got a lot of penalties. He's got 2 penalties and he's on the verge of getting his 3rd. Jacob's got 1 penalty. Yagi-san has got no corner cuts and no penalties whatsoever. No warnings even.
Nice.
So that's your top 6. So Yagi-san is driving really good. That guy puts in a lot of practice, in my opinion, if he doesn't even have 1 corner cut yet.
Yeah, is that due to just a lot of practice, or is it due to just not pushing the limit enough?
Good question, good question.
That's the other side of the medal.
Oof. Yeah, that is totally true. Look, he is consistent, so I think he pushes it I don't think he pushes to his max, but he's definitely pushing hard. I think he's found a good balance, but he's a little bit uncomfortable to let go of that balance to try and go even faster.
Let's have a look at Yagi-san now. Really close to Jacob. And he thinks the better of it for now. Maybe on the back straight. Gamer Mark also really close on Umatelli. And Owen gaining on Cavillion as well. Yellow flag sector 3. That was Luke Vettel who's going to go into the pits now.
Luke Vettel is really having a bad race this weekend, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, it's also due to the disconnect, of course, but still. It's fair to say a bit of a penalty. Let us have a look at Yagi-san once again. Through the first hairpin. He gets a decent exit. Jacob doesn't have DRS, and he does. So he's going to go for the inside move. And in the back, Gamer Mark as well.
Beautiful run there.
Slots back to the racing line and gets the move done. Jacob doesn't want to give up that easily. But he has to yield the position still. Let's pick it up at the top fight. It's Juan Paul with 2.5 seconds behind Jojo in first. Of course. Then we have both Red Bull drivers within 1 second of each other. Of course, Owen on the mediums and Cavillion on the hards. Yagi-san is going to try to get close to the top 4 now. Now a 1.5 seconds behind. Jacob tries to hold on with DRS. And then we have Gamer Mark who's trying to close up on Jacob, of course. And Umatelli, Ferreras and King Domi round up the top 10. Fairly close battle between Ferreras and Umatelli brewing. Yeah, it's still pretty close. As Juan Paul now gets a penalty. That's his 3rd, I believe.
Cavillion also gets his 2nd penalty. Directly after Juan Paul.
Cavillion didn't have any penalties, though.
No, Yagi-san is the one that didn't have any penalties.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Cavillion is now... Oh, no, actually, it is his 1st penalty. He was on 2 warnings.
And Package is out of the race, into the SS. Will it trigger
no.
another safety car? Yes, it does.
Oh, wow, 2nd safety car.
Oh, and Cavillion was just gonna go for an overtake. Are they gonna pit for mediums again? I think for Cavillion and Jojo it would be a smart move. For Jacob as well. Jacob has really gained some positions with staying out on the mediums. But now he has to go onto the softs then, or onto the hards.
The softs will not run to the end, no way.
No.
He will have to go onto the hards. Unfortunately, the softs will never last to the end. Never, never, never. 13 laps? Not gonna happen. Maybe with the safety car, if he wants to gamble, he can, but I don't think it's gonna make it.
Yeah, I think for him the safety car just came out maybe a lap or two too early. And Cavilion is in, and Owen stays out. Cavilion is in, that's gonna be interesting. And Jojo is staying out.
As well as Owen.
Let's see where Cavilion and Juan Paul are gonna come out. They're gonna go onto the mediums. And now they have to pass Junkerstein, they have to pass Ferret and Umutelli and Gamer Mark. Yagi-san as well.
Jacob is going for the gamble on softs. He is.
Okay. Decent.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, it's gonna stay out for 2 laps maybe, so lap 17, lap 18. I think 10 laps on soft is the max.
Yeah, it is, really. That's a big push already.
And that's still a big push, yeah.
Let's see, we might know some. We might not know something that he knows.
But there we have it. Jojo's 2.5 second lead now obliterated once again.
And now he's going to be under pressure from Owen, who is on a quicker tire. Yagi-san is now P3, Gamer Mark P4, Umutelli P5. He has been driving super consistent this whole race, so well done from Umutelli. Ferrer de Salza P6. Drunkenstein P7, Juan Paul P8, Cavilion P9, and Jacob in P10, but on the softs.
Well, all I'm gonna say is if Yagi-san wins this race, then I'll disconnect as soon as possible.
Yeah, just end the network. Cut the network and just be like, nope, not going online for the next week.
Yeah, I do not want to see pictures.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, boo. Please don't do that, Ferris, or whatever you do. Don't send. Just don't. Just
Please no. Please no.
If we were 2 female commentators, we might have said, "Yay, go Yagi-san!" But we're not, and we're also not gay. So yeah. Please no.
Yes, it's still a no for me. Yeah.
No.
And now this is good for Slash, by the way, because he's he had a mare and he spun and he pit and now he pit again, but still he's on the back of the whole train again.
Yeah, he might be able to still get something done for himself.
Maybe get some points.
Points are definitely on offer. Definitely. He's gonna have to work for them, but they are definitely on offer. Gonna have a lot of work to do. Okay, so this is gonna be a very interesting race. What Jojo's gonna stay out till the end, definitely. He's running to the end on those hards. The question is he gonna be able to stay in the lead? And this is the perfect opportunity for Owen. Perfect.
It is.
After that massive bottle back at Singapore. I mean, oh man.
Oh yeah, that was one hell of a bottle.
I hope for his sake he can get the job done. I really hope he can.
And Gamer Mark was all the way down to P14, I think? 13
yeah,
maybe?
And he's now in P4.
And he's now on P4 on the hard. But he has got
I think he was down to P13,
5 medium
P14.
runs behind him.
You are right.
And what can Juan Paul and Cavilion do on those 1 lap old mediums?
Dude, I honestly don't know. Ooh! This is turning out to be a very interesting American Grand Prix. Hopefully we have a crazy race ending like we had back in Mexico. And the penalties are also going to be something that are going to be that I will have to look at as we get too close to the end. Okay, safety car in this lap, hopefully. Come on. I'm going on board with actually, I'm going to go on board with Owen. Dude, if Yagi-san wins, I think I'm going to cry.
Yep.
The thing is, I want him to win, but for today, I don't want him to win.
Safety car in this lap, the lights are out. Jojo now, of course, can make the pace.
And also, Yagi-san's chances are as good as anyone's. Oh crap.
Just weaving around, warming up the tires, and there goes Jojo already.
He bolts really quickly. He caught Owen napping there, definitely. And it's back to green flag racing for the second time here in America. Let's see what Owen can get done. Can he catch Jojo?
Wompo already on D'Agostine. He picks the inside of the corner. Ooh, Kavilion.
Beautiful move there.
Kavilion and Jacob now D'Agostine side by side.
Ooh. Don't forget about Jacob on those fresh soft tires.
Oh, and there's contact, and D'Agostine spins, and he... Oh no.
Tickets, third safety car. Third safety car, please don't, please don't.
And look at this fight with King Vettel and Dummy. Dummy's almost round now. King Vettel, and there we have Muggern going on the inside of Slash. Maybe Slash has some damage, I think so. No, he doesn't. Huh, okay. Bon Pol now on the back of Ferret de Souza as well. Only a 10th. Let us have a look on Bon Pol. He goes for the inside move. And in the back is Slash side by side with Muggern. And Bon Pol gets the move done. Let's see about Slash. Slash, same thing basically. Muggern trying to switch back. Muggern on the outside. Muggern can really hang it in there. Muggern still on the inside.
Dude.
Come on, Mr. Ferrari.
Poor Jacob.
And Slash is still there. Slash now on the inside, and he gets the move done. And now Kavern is at the back of Ferret de Souza. While Bon Pol is one position ahead of him. Trying to go for Umatelli already. Let's have a look at the Red Bull. Picking up the slipstream of Ferret. Is he going to go for a do or die? Yes, he is! On the inside, a little bit too early on the brakes, I think, but he's still side by side. Has a long way around to the right corner. Safe. And he's playing it safe for now. ERS down to 0 again. And he's just going to wait for the straight,
Look at Owen, he's very close to Jojo.
If he can beat him on track, that would be nice. Still.
And I know this. We don't want to hear this, but remember, Yagi-san has got no penalties. Owen and Jojo do have penalties. Yagi-san just has to stay within 3 seconds.
Oh God, no! Alright, let's have a look at Bon Pol. Umatelli weaving down the straight, but Bon Pol is just simply quicker. Goes for the inside move. Muggern breaks a little bit early, trying to switch back. Umatelli, I mean. But even the switchback is futile, basically. And now Kavilion really needs to make a move on Ferret. Ferret's still hanging in there through the 3rd hairpin, I believe this is.
There's too many hairpins on this track, bloody hell.
Yep. Too many hairpins, too many S's, too many corners, basically.
There's too many stuff stolen from other tracks for this track. That's why I don't like them.
Ferret de Souza almost running into the wall. I'm having a look at Slash's
Kavilion now. It's now or never, bud.
Yeah, it is. Already side by side.
Heading up the hill. Don't be too early on the brakes.
Honda V
There
Renault.
we go.
Ferret de Souza with a switchback.
There we go. Kavilion's got the grip.
And
okay, every
Game of Mark is now really
close
close on Bon Pol. So Bon Pol did a move on Game of Mark as well.
There's so much going on.
But getting back to the battle of the lead.
Come on, Owen! You need this, bud!
Kavilion passes Umatelli right before the first hairpin.
What? Damn, okay.
Damn, son. And here comes Owen.
Honda V Mercedes.
Here comes Owen, round the outside.
The inside. Come on, Owen, come on! He takes the lead of the American Grand Prix! Come on, it's time to get away now. We cannot see Ferret de Souza's junk.
Slash Muggern as well. Jesus, some fights going on into the midfield. Here goes Slash for a move on the inside.
So many fights! Whew. Beautiful opportunity!
Ferret de gets hit.
The Ferrari!
Well, he got shot,
oh
basically.
My goodness! I think the Salsa got damaged from that as well. Yeah, he did. He's missing an end plate. And here comes King Dommy, who takes a massive corner cut. That was a little bit... okay.
A little bit cheeky.
Oh,
Slash.
Jojo's trying to come back at Owen.
Slash now the back of Umatelli, and he goes from the inside. Switch back from Umatelli, here he goes.
There we go, Slash up into P7.
And Slash up into P7. Let's see what Cavillion can do about the game of Mark now.
Yagi-san is getting ever closer to Jojo and Owen. Let's quickly check the penalty situation.
Please have a
Owen
pen.
is on 2 penalties and nearly on his 3rd.
Here goes
Jojo is
Cavillion for
nearly on
game
his
of Mark.
2nd penalty. Still not a single warning to Yagi-san.
Oh no.
A lot of penalties for Boa on pole.
And Luke
1
Vettel,
penalty for Cavillion.
Luke Vettel, even with a disconnect, he's still in the points now.
Great driving for him for Alpha. He's right behind the 2 Ferraris. He's trying to go for a move on Muggern. Oh, he's on the inside. Will he get the move done? Slow exit coming. Come on, it's side by side between the 2 Italian teams. But the Ferrari keeps it for now. But ooh, Luke Vettel is very close. He basically pushes Muggern through that quadruple right-hander as Muggern runs wide and now heading into the final corner. Muggern is once again down onto the brakes, and now Luke Vettel will have DRS as he nearly kisses the gearbox of Muggern. Oh, he had to hit the brakes there, and that might have just ruined his chances.
Here he goes.
To go for the move. Oh no, he still goes for it in an absolutely epic looking helmet. Damn, great helmet design there. And that is him up into P9 and now chasing after Umuteli.
GG for him, indeed. And Yagi-san is now right at the back of Jojo. Oh no.
Yeah, you see what I mean here. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yagi-san, I usually root for you, but not today!
6 laps to go.
Did you think the Salsa will do it?
Nah. Jojo!
Thank God.
Jojo side by side, a little bit of contact.
Oh,
Jojo almost round. Whew.
Excellent racing here from Owen and Jojo.
And this all plays into the hand of Yagi-san.
Don't forget about Boa on pole and Cavillion, who are chasing hard.
On way fresher tires as well.
We might see a 5-car battle for the win here in America, as we have got 6 laps to go. Woo!
But 4 of the 5 cars have penalties. So it won't be easy for them. Muggern gonna look for the inside of Umatelli of his teammate. He is there. But Umatelli gets a better traction.
The Dommy is right behind them. We've also got Slash chasing on, but he seems that he's struggling to get past Gamer Mark. But Slash is right behind him as we are now going onto the back straight.
Here we go. Yeah, it's gotta be an
Jojo
easy
goes
move.
for the move again.
Easy move for
Jojo up
Slash.
the inside of Owen as he shoves Owen off the track. Jojo, woo! Jojo is back into the lead of the American Grand Prix, and Yagi-san is sniffing around the goods of both of them, with now Braun, Paul, and Cavillion right behind them. And pretty soon Slash is going to join this fight as well.
Yeah, I just missed the move of Jojo. I wish there were replay cameras, but they ain't.
Hashtag F1 2020, hit us up with some replay cameras, especially if you're a spectator. Please,
Yeah,
man, please.
do that.
Oh, wow.
If Owen can keep it together through the SS, then he still have a chance. Jagerson also gaining.
Oh boy. I think the mediums are starting to drop off now, and JoJo's hards just have that little bit more grip that he needs.
Yeah, true. Except for Paul and Kevin, of course.
Uh-huh. They are still an issue.
Alright, let's see.
Don't forget about Slash, he's right behind them.
Owen has saved some ERS as well. But he's gonna stay in 2 for now. Yeah, he's just not close enough for now, but Yagi-san might be to Owen. That's a bit far as well.
I think Yagi-san is just trying to keep it calm. I think he knows he is in with a good shot to win this.
Yeah, he just has to keep his head cool and not get into trouble with Paul wanting to pass him maybe. And Cavilion.
Uh-huh.
And Mugger and King Dommy are still having a fight as well. King Dommy picks up another penalty. They're getting back to the front. I'm staying on board with, let's see, Yagi-san, I think. Yeah. With this shit wing camera angle.
Yeah, it's a very crappy camera angle. That's one thing that I think Cody's can improve on the F1 games, and that is the replay camera, well, the cinematic cameras, can you put it that way, of the replay files, if I can put, if that is the right way to put it. We need better cinematic cameras.
Yeah, I mean, when there's an overtake attempt made, then I don't want to see a rear wheel.
True.
Let's see, Paul and Paul.
As actually... King Dommy has actually left the session, so connection issues there for him.
Let's see, Yagi-san 3 tenths behind, Paul 3 tenths behind that. And Kevin only half a second behind as well. Yagi-san is going to make a move, he goes for the outside of Owen. Owen breaks really late, and Paul almost hitting the back of Yagi-san as well. Yagi-san trying to
Yagi-san is still
stay
there.
To the left. He's still there and gets a little bit of contact. Paul with a do or die. Jesus, almost hitting his front wing.
Yeah, that was very close.
Yeah, that was a bit too risky in my opinion.
There's only 3 laps to go. I think these guys are going for broke now.
Final 3 laps as Owen picks up a penalty now.
Oh wow, and he is out of the 1 second gap from JoJo.
Yagi-san needs to get past. Owen gets defensive. Through the S's, look how close Paul is. A little bit of dirty air.
Very close.
And Kevin now as well. If Yagi-san can get past Owen on this lap, then he has to win, I think. He just has to stay closer to JoJo.
But he has to make the move now. Because JoJo is starting to fly.
Kevin up at the hot lap. Paul up at the overtake. Yagi-san up at the overtake. Owen as well. Yagi-san goes for the outside again. And Paul goes for the move on the inside. A little bit of contact on the side pod. Kevin just watches it happen. A little bit of contact again.
Oh, Paul pushes Yagi-san wide.
Oh, that wasn't a fair move in my opinion. Oh, a little bit of contact from Kevin as well. Jesus. Oh, that's karma for you, I think.
Uh-huh.
Don't really know what
just
happened
ruined
there.
His own race.
Yeah, there's some wing damage, I think. Yeah, there is missing an end plate. Paul still picking a fight with the Mercedes driver. But now I think JoJo has won.
DRS on Owen.
But now I think JoJo has won this. Paul goes for a move on the inside. Yagi-san hangs it around the outside. Doesn't get good traction though, so Born Paul is now in third on track.
Jojo, if he corner cuts one more time. No! Jojo's got 2 penalties. Jojo has got 2 penalties. He needs 6 seconds.
He does.
Yes, he does. I just checked.
And now he's on 4.7 seconds.
Yagi-san can still win this.
And I don't want that. Nah, it's okay. Let's have a look. What's Born Paul gonna do? Is he gonna snatch second as well? On track, that is. Slash now right at the back of Pavilion as well.
Brilliant race from Born Paul, too, if you consider Renault standing in the constructors. So this will be good points for Renault.
Oh yeah, too. But still, I think the move in the final hairpin was a bit much by Pavilion and by Born Paul. To be fair.
Well, you guys as the stewards can sort that out. Luckily, I'm not in your shoes when it comes to that.
Yeah, if it gets sent in, then we'll take a look at it. Final lap of the race.
Final lap has started. Ooh.
Slash right at the back of Pavilion now.
Yagi-san is 4.7 behind Jojo. I'm keeping the total time.
Slash goes for the move.
On my screen. Oh, Born Paul is sideways coming out of the first corner. Here comes Yagi-san. Ooh.
Yagi-san only is gonna
decides against it.
Yagi-san only is gonna get held up by this, I think.
Gap 5.2.
He just has to keep his head cool.
5.3.
And yeah, stay in behind Born Paul, I think. Just don't lose too much time now. And don't pick up any penalties, of course.
Don't go for the overtake, just stick in the DRS. Stick in the slipstream, that's all you need.
This is so exciting. Jesus.
This is so close, 5.1 seconds. Ooh, I think it's time you need to go to Jojo. He's going to win yet again another race on track. But will he win it when it comes to penalties? As he's going to round the final corner now to take the on-track win. But is it a Sebastian Vettel 2019 Canada situation? He takes P1.
And
Owen
it is.
P2. Born Paul.
Yeah, Jackie, so won it!
Takes the win!
Oh god.
Yagi-san takes the win! It's penis time!
Oh no.
Yagi-san takes the win with 8 hits. Okay, look, I know we don't want to see this picture, but I'm so glad for Yagi-san. What a race, GG's.
Yes, we are.
GG's from Yagi-san. Oh, wow. Freaking hell, I'm biased, but do you know what? I don't care.
And with all that
what
fighting,
a race.
with all that fighting, Born Paul still only gets 7th place.
Oh man, that's sad actually because he raced good today. He did. Oh, look at Yagi-san in the chat. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Well done. His first win. He deserves it. He has been captain consistency this whole season. Wow.
Yeah, indeed.
What a race. What a race.
What a race, once again. And not a Haas on the top step.
Oh, for once, yes, for once.
Let's have a look at the final standings.
Everyone wants to know if Red Bull have won the constructors.
Yagi-san the only one without any penalties in the top 10.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow.
Nice. So there we have it. Yagi-san in P1.
What a freaking race.
Jojo and Pavilion make up the top 3. And then we have Owen in P4 with 9 seconds of penalties. And Gamer Mark in 5th. Slash in 7th. And Born Paul with 4 penalties in P7. Luke Vettel P8. Still after the disconnect. Fairly good race. 4 stops for him. And still got points.
Very good race.
And then Umatelli and Morgan gets 3 points for Ferrari.
Wow. Dude, I'm speechless after that. Damn, what a race. What
Yes,
a
indeed.
race. Oh,
Right.
wow.
This has been your boy NSX Berry, and this has been Turbo as well. SLR Turbo.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. What a race. Oh, 2 rounds to go. Brazil and Abu Dhabi.
Alright, see you next week for Brazil.
Yes, see you next week, guys. Cheers!
Adiosos.